Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my review of the brand new LEGO R2-D2. Is this the best buildable R2 figure yet? Find out with me in today's review. Let's get into it. Starting with a hot take, I despise the bluish silver box art. I think it looks really amateur for some reason to me, but that's all I'm gonna say about that for all the 25th anniversary sets to come. Anyway, it shows off R2-D2 beautifully in the Tatooine landscape, just as we see in the movies, and we're getting a glimpse of the exclusive Darth Malak minifigure that's included for the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. As always, some more details on the back on a nice Death Star background. Honestly, let's not waste any time and open this up. Inside are 12 numbered bags, the instruction manual, and a little sticker sheet containing 10 stickers. Quite a lot of stuff over here. Let's get building. First off, as always, some objective information about this set. LEGO 75379 R2-D2 released March 1st this year and is part of the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars sets. It is aimed at ages 10 and up, has 1,050 pieces and retails for $100 and euros, 200 Australian dollars and 90 British pounds. This gives you a value of about 9 cents per brick, which for a Star Wars set really is not so bad at all. Technically though, weight is a more fair way to measure value, and here you're paying about 13 cents per gram of LEGO. The set comes with 2 minifigures, one of them being an exclusive 25th anniversary figure in the form of Darth Malak. These are the spare parts I ended up with, and the booklet has a total of 174 pages, and well, that seems to be it. If you somehow aren't aware, this model is based on the iconic character from Star Wars. He's basically been in every Star Wars movie, he's been in shows. Honestly, this guy has probably seen more action than any other Star Wars character in the whole universe. He's cute, iconic, timeless, and well, I mean, who wouldn't want to have a buildable LEGO version of him? First, however, the minifigures. Starting with the obvious R2-D2. Not a new figure, but this is the version with back printing. That is very nice, nothing special besides that, but overall still a really decent R2-D2 figure. Darth Malak, however, is much more special, as he's of course a celebrational figure. Darth Malak is a character from the video game Knights of the Old Republic, and it's pretty crazy that LEGO decided to bring him to life out of everything they could have done. And to be fair, they did one hell of a job with that unique headpiece. It looks really nice, the red clothing pops as well, and overall he just looks like him. Underneath the mask you can even see his destroyed kind of jaw. Pretty neat detail. It's awesome to have this guy in the collection and a nice bonus to a cool set. Now on to the actual set at hand. Building this was fun, but not the most fun I've ever had. There were definitely a few repetitive parts, like the 4 panels on his body and his legs. Overall though, there are quite some nice techniques going on, and the whole thing fits together in a really satisfying way. It just didn't tickle me in that same way other sets have. I would rate the building experience nothing special, but fine. I spent about 2 hours putting this together. The model itself has a decent size to it, being 23 centimeters high excluding the visor and 16.5 centimeters wide. That is quite a lot smaller than the previous $240 version, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper as well. At first glance, it looks very nice, and I feel like they really nailed the proportions much better than previous versions, which is crazy because it's a lot smaller too. It's maybe a tiny bit bulky and a tad wider, but nothing that takes away from the overall aesthetic and look. It might not be 100% accurate, but it sure as hell resembles what it needs to. In terms of design, it's got that nice sleek look going on without sacrificing too much of that LEGO style by keeping some studs visible on its head. This might be a turn-off for some people, but I actually really think it looks better than what they did previously. We're seeing a ton of details on all sides really, all of which are pretty damn accurate if you really look into it. Some real care was put into this, and even though there are quite a bunch of stickers, they really do help add that extra bit of detail that we needed. Personally, for $100, some more prints seem fair, but they didn't forget about prints completely, as the dish piece on top looks fantastically printed, as well as the display plaque that's included as a printed piece, and of course next to it is room for your R2-D2 minifigure. Overall, a fantastic job at the details. I have barely anything to comment on that. Then as far as stability goes, it is a pretty good build. Sure, the feet wiggle a little bit and it's definitely got some movement to it if you pick it up wrong, but in place it's very sturdy and it's a big improvement from previous versions, at least from what I've heard other people say about it. I would say overall this is pretty damn sturdy. Now onto the functions. First of all, of course, you can pose the legs, allowing you to put it in different poses. And the center leg can be removed depending on the way you like it best, either just a standing up position or a driving position. The head can spin 360 degrees and the little tooth system makes that feel really satisfying to do. And the gap between the head and body is also very small, that's impressive. And we get the option to swap out these white panels for some integrated tools. This makes it look as though these little flaps can extend and little arms can come out. Unfortunately, it was probably too small for this mechanism to actually function in there, but I think it's a fantastic alternative and it works just fine. This way you can pick and choose the way you want to display yours. On top of that, there's also a little visor that can be attached to its head. Usually this would extend in and out, but again, there was no real way of doing this, it's just too small. Underneath his feet are smooth tiles that allow you to slide it across surfaces, kind of mimicking the way R2 moves on screen as well. All of this combined seems to make for a pretty much perfect R2-D2 model. There is just one thing that bothers me a little. Stickers are one thing. People dislike them mostly, I think, because they don't age well. However, in this case, for me, it's the white stickers that stick out like a sore thumb. And really just for the reason that they aren't the same white color as the bricks. They're a bit whiter. And in daylight, you can just clearly see the difference. I do believe they should think of a solution for this. Only prints would of course be fantastic, but let's be real, we can all understand this isn't always possible due to production, etc. However, maybe having only the white stickers as prints can already be a massive improvement. That, or somehow fixing the notable color difference. However, that, I suppose, is a quality issue that is not so much a model issue. I personally struggle to find anything bad to say about this set other than the stickers. It is truly a lovely display piece at a decent size, so it'll fit pretty much everywhere. It's not a tediously large UCS set, neither a micro build you don't notice. And all that for what I think is a pretty fair price for a LEGO Star Wars set.
Pros and cons.
The, to me, quite obvious pros are, first of all, the awesome design. It looks very accurate and detailed, and I couldn't think of much more in that regard. In terms of value, it definitely isn't a bad choice either. I think 9 cents per brick for Star Wars is pretty rare, and it is simply a great display model, whether you're a kid or an adult. Now for the cons, the separate or swappable elements can sometimes be a bit annoying, because if you don't use them, where do you put them? Some people might accidentally lose them in a big pile of bricks. Who knows? It's just something to think about. And, well, the stickers, mostly the white ones. It sticks out and takes away from the otherwise pretty much perfect design. Do keep in mind, however, I don't think these two cons have much weight to them. They're very small nitpicks, and for me, it wouldn't be any reason not to buy this set. So, well, if you're a big fan of Star Wars, whether you like LEGO or not, this iconic little guy is a banger in basically every way I can think of. A big LEGO W, if you ask me. Just a really nice set. I can definitely recommend you buy it. Then I guess for today, that's it though. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell not to miss a single video, and I hope I'll see you in my next LEGO review.